Hello and welcome again to this edition of Florida Internet Television's FLITernetTV. We are once again inside Florida's capital this time, and I'm here with Speaker Tom Feeney, President and CEO of Associated Industries of Florida. Tom, welcome to the program.
It's great to be on with you, Brad.
All right, so here we are, what should be the last day of session, typically signing day, but we got a few more days due to budget timing and things like that. What successes has the business community seen this session so far?
Yes, well, it's been a very eventful session, primarily around the crisis and the terrible tragedy in the Parkland community and responding to school safety and those issues, which aren't primarily business community issues, but look, this is important to all Floridians, and businesses care a lot about safety. Secondly, some of the priorities of the Senate President, including higher education, increasing Bright Scholars funding, is a big deal, and that will help the workforce pipeline for businesses. Speaker Corcoran led an effort to provide more school choice and opportunities for parents in K-12, and we think ultimately that that's a great thing for the business workforce pipeline.
Yeah, workforce is the grease that makes businesses move, for sure.
Workforce, and especially technical skills, STEM, there's a huge skills gap. There are so many jobs available if you've got technical or mathematical or engineering skills that we can really get our economy going again, but we need workforce as a key component. In terms of the business community, we were concerned about a number of proposals that so far we've managed to kill. There were some bad proposals on PIP, which would have driven up costs for consumers around the state that we were able to manage and kill. We would have liked to see an assignment of benefits reform where there's a practice of trial lawyers and adjusters buying the right to file suit against your own insurance company, and they exaggerate the claims. That drives up costs for all of us. We didn't get that reform this year. On the bright side, we had a nursing home crisis during the big storm, Irma. Making sure that nursing homes have backup generators and helping them provide the resources, because this is a new mandate. I think we've successfully navigated that in a way that we'll have nursing homes that can stay open, serve our senior population. One of our greatest groups that belong to our association are the beer manufacturers. And for those who enjoy beer, especially,
who doesn't enjoy beer?
Well,
right?
most of us do now and then, especially after we're done session here. Right. But a proposal that we successfully fought for allows these beer manufacturers to provide free glassware to bars and restaurants. So, of course, if you're a small tavern owner, getting free glassware is a great idea. And the
huge help to small and large businesses, really, in that scenario.
It helps everybody, and it keeps the price of your beer at a local tavern down. So,
well, typically doom and gloom is what is broadcast from a legislative session, but there have been some good wins. What is Associated Industries still working on behalf of Florida businesses?
Well, we're working on a lot of things. Long term, we've got to do workers' compensation reform. We're all going to see our workers' comp rates go up dramatically. Secondly, when session does end, and hopefully it ends successfully with the budget being finally resolved sometime Sunday afternoon or Monday, the Constitutional Review Commission, which only meets once every 20 years, Floridians in the next 2 months will hear an awful lot about fundamental changes being proposed to our Constitution. Some we think are good, some we think are bad. Associated Industries of Florida will be all over that. And then, of course, we've got a little thing called elections coming up this November. So my members are very focused on making...
Do you plan to engage in those elections on behalf of Florida's economy and economy makers?
Brad, I can just tell you we have a huge interest, but we don't reveal our plans to help elect pro-business, pro-job candidates, but we do have plans.
All right, well, Speaker Feeney, thanks for coming on FLITernetTV. Thanks for all that you do for all of Florida businesses, and we'll continue to look to AIF for the latest of what's happening in the world of advocacy on behalf of Florida.
We'll keep watching your show. You produce some great updates, and I always learn something.
Well, thanks for your partnership. We appreciate you, sir.
Thanks.
That's all the time we have for today's episode of FLITernetTV. Before you leave, make sure you hit us up on our Facebook page and our Twitter feed @FLInternetTV. And for now, have a great day, and thanks for tuning in.